with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Carlos Martinez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Good afternoon for the Cubs. Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They run a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And this is the final game of the homestand before they hit the road for 7 games. So you can bet they'd like to head out on a winning note.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Jason Hayward will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Wong. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Batting third, second base.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs just yet, and a pair of RBIs. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the loss, but he was relatively decent. He'll look to build on that here.
Colton Wong comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Baez is there for it. One away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their rivals, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Stephen Piscotty will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Holiday moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a Gold Glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Chris Bryant will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Rendell Grichuk will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Rendell Grichuk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And a rather easy first out.
First baseman.
And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Settling in now, Matt Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Put the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Matt Holliday will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. two different locations, but equally effective.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Baez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Will move to the third with no score. There is St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Miguel will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Drilled to the right side. Wong has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Kyle Hendricks will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
To 2-2 now.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Johnny Peralta will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He'll enter play at 3-13. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Carlos Martinez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. He was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Colton Wong in now, popped out in his first trip.
And last time he popped up a sinker, which is pretty tough to do when you think about it. So you know your swing is off when that happens.
chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Dexter Fowler will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Right side, hit hard. On to first, and there were two down.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Steven is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here it comes, 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez. One away.
Third baseman.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Matt Carpenter stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit to third. LaStella has it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Two more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Rendell Grichuk stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Anthony Rizzo heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And low, it's a ball and a strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Holiday. And that's the first out of the inning.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Chris Bryant is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed 1-1.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
1-1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Now in the box, Tommy La Stella. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Not close. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To short, hit hard. Peralta's there. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid still be alive. But still, your pitcher's got it hard enough.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball one. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holiday has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Matt Adams comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. There is La Stella. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Hendricks makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straight away left. 1 down.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Dexter Fowler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
On his way to pitch number 75. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well, and we're in the middle of this ball game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Jason Hayward stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
And he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And that misses 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Full count, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And that's in there for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Zobrist is able to get there. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Colton Wong will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ben Zobrist will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Just the 2nd hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holiday is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now, he continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Tommy La Stella will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, this wasn't the suicide squeeze. It was a safety squeeze, but still, I think you just have to take the out at first.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez Gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Cubs lead it 1-0. Stephen Piscotty will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll step off and try again. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And this is going to be just foul down the line, as that had double written all over it. One and two, here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two and two count. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Bryant ranging back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And a sinker dips too low there. into the dirt, in fact. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
So striding in, Matt Adams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hold the lead. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jonathan Broxton will be summoned from the bullpen to start inning number 8.
Jonathan Broxton.
Kyle Hendricks will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Hendricks.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Broxton's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Grounded to short. Right to Peralta. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Jason Hayward digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Johnny Peralta will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Hit hard to the right side. Zobrist has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 4, catcher.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Yadier Molina will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Nope. 1-1. Popped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. This one's flared toward left center. Peralta onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Broxton sets. Here's the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready with the 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Chris Bryant gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now here's the pitch. And there's no doubt Broxton really bringing it, and it's strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Tommy Pham will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
And he'll step off. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Tap fouled at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Second baseman, number
That's a
16.
huge leadoff single as he's the tying run down there at first. Look how excited he is. Man, he's fired up.
Colton Wong comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here. It's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying run's up to scoring position now with just 1 out.
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready, set, here it comes. Bounced up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. All tied at 1-1. Number 41 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 41.
Kevin Segrist will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Segrist.
Tommy La Stella stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slow roller left side. Carpenter takes it in. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Molina scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Javier Baez stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
2 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Matt Adams forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
Neil Ramirez will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Matt Adams stands in.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 53, Matt Adams.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now he'll step off and rethink this. The 1-0 delivery. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. He's going to have to go grab a seat.
Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Johnny Peralta will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Smoked on the ground left side. Zobrist back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. Jorge Soler is going to grab a bat now as he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Dexter Fowler struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch away, heck, you go right back out there until he proves he can lay off.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So with that home run, he's now just 2 shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, Matt, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf, and move on.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Slow little grounder left side. Carpenter with the bare hand play. He's out.
Whew, no problem.
So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Hector Rondon will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Hector Rondon.
Yadier Molina will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And he's got it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 46, Kevin Seagrass.
Brendan Moss will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 37, Brandon Moss.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Rondon's ready. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ballgame to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he'll step off and try and reset. Colton Wong will stand in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That home run believed to be 402 feet all told. Now the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Gets a small piece near the plate. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 41.
Number 41 settles into the box for his first chance. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. La Stella is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 2-2. Matthew Bowman will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Anthony Rizzo will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hot shot towards the hole, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line out.
Chris Bryant digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, 2 down now.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Holiday is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Matt Carpenter steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
And they're probably going to walk him here again, because if you're going to get beat, it's going to have to be by anybody but him.
Adam Warren will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. Matt Carpenter gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Matt Carpenter.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Rendell Grichuk comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, this is just a great finish to this ball game. No hesitation there rounding third. Wasn't even thinking about stopping. And he comes all the way around to score from first base with the winning run.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-2. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.